While one Lake Orion elementary school celebrated its 20th birthday, another school hosted an open house for a very different reason. We'll explain coming up.
The Road Commission for Oakland County invited residents to take part in an informal meeting to explain the second phase of construction on Baldwin Road.
The Chamber's annual summer picnic invited members to enjoy a fun afternoon while soaking local dignitaries for a good cause.
And families took part in the 5th annual Family Fun Color Run to help the North Oakland Community Coalition battle youth substance abuse.
Hello, I'm Melissa Kratt.
And I'm Shannon. We'll have those stories and more coming up on this edition of ONTV News.
Almost 1 year ago to the day, the Road Commission for Oakland County invited residents to take part in an informal meeting on the first phase of construction on Baldwin Road. 1 year later, they're now discussing Phase 2. On Wednesday, June 7th, representatives of the Road Commission for Oakland County hosted an informal meeting at Walden Middle School to discuss the second phase of construction on Baldwin Road. Phase 1 includes the stretch of Baldwin south of Gregory Road and will begin in July. Phase 2 will begin in 2018 and include the construction of roundabouts along Baldwin north of Gregory.
Any construction road improvement is painful, but the end product makes it much better. The roundabouts in particular, nationally, they're usually surveys show that many times they are not wanted by a large majority of the population, and within 6 months of them opening, they do the same survey, same people, and a large majority are now in favor of the roundabout and happy they're there because they do all those things that the roundabouts are known for. They reduce crashes dramatically, the serious injury crashes. The serious injury crashes are reduced by 70%. Fatalities and debilitating crashes are reduced by over 90%. They slow the traffic down, give in this case a walkable community because there's going to be a series of roundabouts, so that'll slow the traffic down. They are safer for getting in and out because everything's going to be a right in and a right out on all the driveways. That's because of the boulevard. So the safety improvements, the accessibility, those are huge, and I think the community's really going to like it when it's done.
The Road Commission still has to acquire rights-of-way along Baldwin Road before Phase 2 can begin. For more information, you can call 248-645-2000 or visit rcocweb.org.
In the 90s, the Lake Orion School District went through a growth spurt, building new schools and hiring dozens of new teachers. Things have changed over the next 2 decades. Recently, one elementary school celebrated its 20th birthday, while another school closed its doors for good. ONTV's Joe Johnson has the story.
On Sunday, June 4th, staff, students, and parents gathered together for a 20th birthday bash at Orion Oaks Elementary School. Visitors enjoyed food and refreshments, 2 inflatables, and a DJ provided music on a sunny summer afternoon.
Well, today we're celebrating our 20th anniversary. We call it our 20th birthday party. The building has been open for 20 years now, and thousands of students have come through here, and we thought it was good to have a big celebration of all the wonderful things that have gone on at Orion Oaks in the last 20 years.
There's just so many memories here, so many memories, so many lives at the school. The students have been touched by these teachers, and it's just a very special place for a lot of students and a lot of parents and teachers.
The school district broke ground on Orion Oaks in August of 1995. 1 year later, its first students stepped off a school bus and into history as they enjoyed the first day of school at the new location. 600 students enjoyed a new multi-age classroom approach, which continued for 20 years, but will be coming to an end at the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year as the district eliminates focus schools.
Well, the school was developed as a multi-age school, and we've been a multi-age school since then. Next year, we're going to be a neighborhood school along with all the other schools, but it's been a unique place for a lot of reasons. One, because of the wonderful parents and the kids that we have, but also the staff. I think we have 2 staff members who've been here for all 20 years, and it's sort of evolved over the past 20 years, kind of adjusting with the times. And we like to think that every year the school has gotten better and better and better. And I think our parents and our students really enjoy the school and think that the kids are getting an exceptional education here as they are in any of the Lake Orion schools.
While that was going on, staff, students, and alumni were gathering at another elementary school 2 miles north of Orion Oaks for a very different reason. In November of 2016, it was announced that the district would be closing Pine Tree Elementary. As the school year winds down, staff, students, and alumni came together for an open house to say goodbye to the school.
It's been a roller coaster of emotions for sure. And a lot of us have commented today that it's been really interesting to see some of the original staff come back in. It's hard to believe that 45 years goes so fast. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people have said, that you blink and your career has gone. But to see everyone come back, this has been a really cool experience. Very fitting for everybody to have a chance to see each other one last time and get to see the building again.
Pine Tree opened its doors for the 1972 school year. Its first principal, Lee Umstead, attended the open house.
It's quite different. The school is a lot different, but I enjoyed the 12 years I was here.
Diane Danaskis taught at the school as a special education teacher beginning in 1984 and became principal in 2000. She retired in 2015.
It's bittersweet. I mean, it was a great building to work. I'm going to cry. It's a great place to be. One of our former teachers always said it was built into the bricks of Pine Tree that no matter who was here, it had that family atmosphere. So the parents, the staff, the students, everybody, it truly is a family. So change happens, and I know that, but I'm glad that has been here for the years it's been here.
We also ran into former Superintendent Robert Bass, who served the district from 1991 to 1999. During his tenure, he saw tremendous growth in Lake Orion.
That was the greatest time for me and Lake Orion, because when you're growing and building, it's fun. I hate to see the decline, and we knew, it just happens in every community, but it's not as much fun, that's for sure. Very sad to see the school close, of course, and I know there's a lot of emotions from the people here today, but for me, I'm enjoying it because I get to see everyone I haven't seen in years now, so it's a nice thing for me.
The future of the building is still up in the air. Pine Tree's staff and students will find themselves at other schools at the start of the 2017-18 school year. Principal Towlerton told us he will be moving to Orion Oaks, while Orion Oaks principal Ken Noose will be moving to Blanche Sims Elementary. In Lake Orion, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Among the many perks the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce offers its members an annual picnic. Over the past several years, members gathered at Willow Creek for a friendly round of miniature golf. But this year, the Chamber found a new location. On the afternoon of Thursday, June 1st, Chamber members arrived at Camp Agawam for the 2017 Chamber Picnic. Visitors enjoyed games and music as Culver's provided its popular butter burgers and frozen custard.
Yeah, so this year we're celebrating Orion Township Parks. We're here at Camp Agawam, which is obviously a beautiful place to be. I don't know, trying to bring a little bit of awareness that it's even here, so maybe hopefully get more people coming in here and using this facility. And then we're also highlighting a charity today, which is the Daisy Project, and they're do the inclusive playground at Friendship Park. So we're going to help raise money for the ball field that's coming. So yeah, celebrating all things Orion Township.
For many, the highlight of the afternoon was an opportunity to drop one of several dignitaries into the freezing cold water of the dunk tank. The victims included Chamber President Matt Pfeiffer, Lake Orion Police Chief Jerry Narsh, Orion Township Supervisor Chris Barnett, and Executive Director Kim Urbanowski. Individuals paid $10 for 3 throws, with the money raised going toward Orion on Deck, an inclusive ballpark proposed by the Daisy Project that will allow people of all abilities to take part in a game of baseball or softball.
The idea came because my son Xander plays on what's called Challenger Baseball, and it's out of Clinton Township area, Mount Clemens area, east side. And I said, you know what, we need to bring something out to Lake Orion like that to hit this area, because they've got the Miracle League field, which is South Field, and then they've got the Hot Field, which is where he plays on the east side, but there's nothing out here for all the people that live out this way. So there's definitely a need. So I said, hey, Aaron, let's build a ball field.
Organizers have started a 90-day crowdfunding effort through patronicity.com, and money raised at this year's LO Palooza will go toward the ball field. The goal is to raise $150,000 to complete the project at Friendship Park.
Recently, the Chamber hosted a Healthy Body, Healthy Mind Expo that showcased dozens of vendors who dedicate their time to improving your body, mind, and spirit. One vendor who took part in the expo recently celebrated their grand opening with help from the Chamber. On Thursday, June 8th, representatives of the Chamber gathered at a home in Orion Township to help celebrate the official grand opening of Advanced Nutritional Solutions with a ribbon-cutting ceremony.
It's so pretty.
I have been always wanted to have a ribbon cutting, and where I was before, they weren't really interested in home-based businesses. However, here I am in Orion Township, and they said they would do it, and I thought, this is really cool. I just feel more part of a community here. I feel connected with the people here. It's more of a relaxed, down-home kind of family. I just feel part of a big family here, and it's very, very warm and friendly.
Lee has had her business for 16 years now, but came out to Lake Orion about a year ago. She told us it takes about 10 weeks to enjoy the effects of the products and services she offers.
I offer customized nutritional protocols for people, programs, excellent high-quality nutritional supplements, enzymes, and homeopathic remedies to help people detoxify, get their energy back again, working with like the endocrine system, the glands and organs and things like that, and just feel great.
To schedule your first appointment, you can call 248-652-4160 or visit whysuffer.net.
The North Oakland Community Coalition has been battling underage drinking and youth substance abuse for more than a decade. The organization depends on fundraisers and a generous community to help make their efforts possible. On the morning of Saturday, June 10th, almost 100 runners and walkers assembled at the Wildwood Amphitheater for the start of the 5th annual Family Fun Color Run. State Representative John Riley was on hand to greet the participants.
I mean, community is a great thing. I mean, actually in today's society, we're so separated with just phones and we don't have the personal interaction. Getting together, actually physically rubbing elbows, something like this, it's cool. This is what we should be doing more of, you know, especially in this great weather. It's outside and a beautiful day in Michigan.
One, throw, runners go!
After 4 years at Friendship Park, the event moved to Wildwood, where participants of all ages were directed to the Pollyant Trail. Runners and walkers traveled south past Scripps before turning around and heading back to Wildwood. Volunteers stationed along the path dusted participants with color cornstarch.
North Oakland Community Coalition is a youth substance abuse prevention education coalition. We also take on mental health education. We do a teen voice suicide event every year, and we are in the community. We're in the high school. We have a teen group called Teens in Action out at the high school, and they are peer mentors and peer educators about prevention, about staying away from prescription drug misuse, from marijuana use, from underage drinking.
For more information about the efforts of the North Oakland Community Coalition, visit NOCCMI.org or give them a call at 248-520-3786.
Throughout the year, the Orion Art Center hosts numerous shows and exhibits showcasing a wide variety of artwork. The Art Center recently kicked off its newest show with an opening reception. On Thursday, June 8th, the art community came together for the kickoff to the Orion Art Center's annual Portraits and Pottery Show. Dozens of pieces were submitted by local artists, including high school students and teachers. Judges examined all submissions, and first, second, and third place awards were handed out in both the portrait and pottery categories, with $150 going to each first place winner.
Well, we think it's really important to enrich our community and make them aware of how talented some of our neighbors are. We love art and we love artists, and this is a way for us to help them and also help ourselves by enriching our lives with their wonderful pieces of art.
Taking the first place ribbon in the pottery category was Janet Remar of Clarkston. Janet also took first place at the show in 2016. Awarded the first place ribbon in the portrait category was Lake Orion native Mike Hendricks for his stunning portrait of an Ethiopian mother.
Can you tell me a little about this art piece that won first place in portrait?
Well, a friend of ours, we found out that they adopted a child from Ethiopia, and it was very exciting to hear it. So his name is Charlie, and he's been with him for 2.5 years. Well, Greg, Mr. Hine, who's the father, he asked me to do a painting of Charlie's birth mother. And so when I saw the pictures, I was very excited about it because I love all the colors that are in it, and it was just very exciting to do. And so it was fun.
The artwork will be on display at the Art Center until July 15th. Then the staff gets ready for their next show, Anything Goes, which showcases the work of Art Center members and teachers. That show kicks off on July 22nd. For more information, including hours of operation, visit orionartcenter.org.
Relay for Life fundraising events have been taking place since 1985, when Dr. Gordon Kratt walked on a track in Tacoma, Washington for 24 hours. He covered over 83 miles and raised $27,000 for the American Cancer Society. Today, relays take place in 5,200 communities in 27 countries, including right here in Orion Township. On the morning of Saturday, June 3rd, teams of walkers and runners assembled at Friendship Park for the start of the 2017 North Oakland Relay for Life. After event lead Mary Woods welcomed this year's participants, the 2017 relay was underway. Team members representing Orion, Oxford, Brandon, and Ortonville walked a course laid out in Friendship Park until midnight. A total of 18 teams registered for the event through the Relay for Life website and had already raised $20,000 before the event even started. Participating teams raised funds by selling baked goods and trinkets, and silent and live auctions raised additional money to benefit the efforts of the American Cancer Society.
The money raised for the event will go to the American Cancer Society, which will use that money for research, manning the helplines, getting people out to, figure out a way to get rid of this disease. More research is better. As I said in my opening statement, 2 out of 3 people are going to be diagnosed with cancer this year. Their death rates are going down, so people are surviving longer or going into total remission. So it's getting better. Still, every time I hear a friend or a coworker tell me somebody has cancer, I still, part of me breaks inside and cries a little bit and makes me more ready every year to come out and do this because, cancer never sleeps. I've been fortunate. I haven't had cancer. Both my parents have. And I see what it did to them, and I've seen what it does to a lot of families, so that's why I do this. I may be tired and cranky by the end of the day, but I don't have to deal with the disease, and I hope I never have to, but there are other thousands and millions of other people who do, so I do this for them.
Although the event has passed, teams are still accepting donations through the end of August. Visit relayforlife.org/North Oakland, Michigan for more information.
Just because the school year is coming to an end, that doesn't mean your child has to stop reading. The Orion Township Public Library offers a fun program that encourages your child to read all summer long. On Saturday, June 10th, the Orion Township Library invited families to take part in the kickoff of its summer reading program. Those who registered for the program enjoyed food, games, and activities. Executive Director Karen Knox expected 1,000 people to pass through the library doors on Saturday.
Summer reading is really important to us and to our library and to our community, because when the kids aren't in school, they don't tend to read as much, and then there's the summer slide that happens. And so as long as kids keep reading a little bit over the summer, we try to give them incentives by giving them prizes and making it fun and having different programs throughout the summer to kind of keep them engaged in different things. And there's so many different books out there. They can read graphic novels, they can read picture books, chapter books. Adults can read as well as part of summer reading. So it should be fun for everybody.
Throughout the summer, readers can keep track of the books they've read and be eligible for weekly prize drawings, with a grand prize drawing taking place on August 12th. The theme of this year's event is Build a Better World, which is the national theme.
So Build a Better World is actually the national theme for summer reading this year, so it's being celebrated in libraries all over the country, and it means a whole bunch of different things, right? It means building things from, we have Brick It Up is here today as part of Lego building and block building, and as from an educational toy perspective, as well as people coming together. We feel that the library is a place where people can come together and gather and be a place in the community for togetherness, and that in itself builds a better community and builds a better world.
If you missed the kickoff event, you can still register for the program, which runs through August 12th. In conjunction with the summer reading program, several local businesses are offering discounts and freebies to customers to show their library card. For a complete list of participating businesses and to register for the program, visit orionlibrary.org.
With the arrival of summer comes the abundance of garage sales in the community. Recently, Orion Township hosted an event that invited buyers and sellers to take part in one huge sale. On Saturday, June 3rd, approximately 40 sellers set up shop in the parking lot of the Orion Center for Orion Township's largest garage sale of the year. Sellers purchased parking spots to sell clothes, furniture, toys, and knickknacks. The event was free for shoppers.
Well, the goal is all about recycling. I am a big recycling fan. Bringing things out that people no longer need, finding families that need them. So we also have shredded over here. We're recycling used glasses, we're collecting used batteries, light bulbs, and cell phones.
After several years at Friendship Park, the event moved to the parking lot of the Orion Center in 2013. The fees paid by sellers help Orion Township's Community Programs Department offer free events throughout the year.
My favorite part about this is seeing people out in their community, having fun, smiling faces, everybody cheerful, having a great day.
The community program staff is already gearing up for their next major event. The 2017 Summer Sizzle will take place on Thursday, July 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Orion Center. Visitors can enjoy food, games, and family activities, including an outdoor movie, The Secret Life of Pets. And best of all, the event is free to the public. For more information, visit oriontownship.org or call 248-391-0304, extension 3500. And that's it for this edition of ONTV News. I'm Melissa Kratt.
And I'm Shannon Line. We'll see you next time.